Eva wanted blue eggs. Right, honey?
But it turned out green.
Well, we'll find out what it turns out when we cook it. And a grilled cheese sandwich.
Daddy,
Huh?
we can even turn it to pink, a lot more colors.
Well, yeah, with red, green, and blue, you can make any color of the rainbow. You just gotta know what to mix together.
Green eggs.
You look very colorful.
It's pretty green and red day.
What do you think of American schools and all their dress-up days?
I don't know why they want to wear ugly sweaters.
Ugly sweater day?
We don't put ugly sweater. We're Chinese.
It's a bit blue.
Yeah.
It's a crazy green egg day too. Come on, honey.
There you go, grilled cheese sandwich and green eggs.
Come on, honey.
Yay. Yummy too. Daddy,
Yeah?
it's not that soft yet.
可以的，it's soft，你掰着不要用手拿，不要用手。
But it's a bit like. My green nuts taste very good.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's leaking, Daddy.
Yeah. Crying cheese.
That's what it's called?
No.
It's just hot.
Okay. Try the eggs.
The eggs are super good. Yummy. I like it.
If you don't like it, you can be honest. Just because it's a YouTube video doesn't mean you have to lie and say everything's great. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great.
This is great. It's not because it's on YouTube. It's because she requested.
Yeah.
Yummy. And it's because that Daddy and Mom.
You like it because Daddy made it. That means it's bad.
Huh?
There's no other reason than Daddy made it.
No.
No. Go. Looks like me on a Saturday night with too much alcohol. What is today? Music?
No, yesterday.
Art.
Uh-huh.
Eva's school divides 3 major classes separately. So there's art, math, art, gym, and music.
And STEM.
No more STEM. You haven't done STEM in forever. It's not even on the calendar. What happened to STEM?
But there is library.
Library. The cheese I use for this grilled cheese sandwich is American cheese. I lived off that cheese when I was younger. Every day I had something with American cheese on it. It was American cheese, American cheese, American cheese. Then I moved to China and I started eating like fancier cheeses, like cheddar and Parmesan and like from it was hard to get cheese, I think, when I first went to China. Hard to get coffee, hard to get some cheese. Now cheese and coffee is everywhere. I'm like, is this what American cheese tastes like? American cheese slices. How's it? Does it taste like the school one, or it taste different?
Tastes like it.
Oh. Okay, we're back in the basement shop, and we're working on the cabinets. Let me go over a little bit of what I did either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I did a lot, but the audio on my camera microphone was turned completely off, so you'll be able to see, and then I'll sort of narrate what I did yesterday. To kind of give you an idea of a synopsis of what I'm trying to do now is these down here are the wall panels for the van. So there's a window that'll be here, and there's a window that will be here. Over here is another wall panel. This one's for the driver's side, and you can see the lights have been running just kind of on a program. It kind of looks like fun, like a video game, kind of weird. But so this is the driver, right behind the driver's seat. This is midsection, and that's the back section. That one has a window. Now, where there's these windows opened up, you'll see these boards here, and these boards here like frame out the window. Sorry about the light. What I want to do is have slats that will continue on from here and come across. And each of those slats I want to have, and each of those slats is going to have an LED to it. So for example, down here we have sort of an odd section. This board comes out here, this board goes out here, and it frames in this big area here, which is right behind the kitchen cabinet, and this big area here that's the rear window on the passenger side. I have already went ahead and routed in the LED strips. So that one connects to that one, and so on and so on. And so those slats are going to be mounted all the way up. Doing those tracks to mount the LEDs was sort of kind of crazy. So here's a slat here for the driver's side rear section, and so here's the diffuser that's in the track, and then here's the track, which is in there pretty good. I made them pretty snug fit, and then each one of these is bored out in the inside. So let me see if I can get this focused. So this has a channel here that's bored out, and then an exit hole. So when I put the LED light in, you see that little notch at the top right here? See that little notch right there at the top? Basically, the LED light will wrap around that notch and then jam in there, and then the wire can follow the track behind the channel and exit out here and connect to its neighbor. There's a bit more thinking to it, but basically that's it. So yesterday I was doing all sorts of stuff, from cutting this out with a router bit and sharpening the edges so that it's squared off at the end, cutting the notch to guide the cable exiting there, drilling holes there. Then I was adjusting the track and then fitting that so it fits in, and cutting the notch there, and then cutting the diffuser, and all sorts of fun stuff was happening yesterday or the other day, and I recorded it all, but you won't see it. So. Now we're back at the shop, or the basement shop. I'm working on each LED at a time, and I'm setting it up so that it comes out, and then I'm going through and mounting them to the backer board here, and yeah, that's the way it is. The other thing is that there's a flow of data. So I'm trying to make it so that all of the flow of data goes in one direction. It sort of winds itself up and then comes down, and you know, it follows some sort of a direction. So this slat here that I've pre-made, this is a glued in channel. The wire's ready to go, everything's good. I cut a slot right here, and I drilled a hole right here. So this wire here should be able to go out the back, and this one here should be able to go to the back of the board. And I'll use this as a spacer, and there we go. So that's the next slat. Okay, now these slats are kind of special because there's this board here, and because this piece wraps around this edge. Basically my cabinets come up to here. And then above that, I wanted the slats to actually wrap around so that this window here is framed out, because there's a tabletop that's right here, and then from here up is going to be a window that you're going to be able to see. So what I did here is I cut the hole behind the slat for the wire to go through the back, and so the slat should be able to just slide right into its receiver here, and I'm going to have to drill a hole right here and right here so that the in and out for the cable can go through. I also was thinking about how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to do a jumper. There's going to have to be a bunch of jumpers that I'm going to have to make in order to allow all of these to link together properly, I think. But so this is going to go right here, and this one is going to go right in the middle here. That guy goes through there. This guy goes through here. This is my first one. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Seated properly. Then I screw them into the backer board so that they're not tilted, they're flush against this board here, and then I just pop in a few screws. The slats are in. Let's take a look and see how it's a little bright here, but we can kind of see how it looks. I didn't light up. I don't have it completely lit up, but you can kind of get an idea of how that looks. Here, let me switch. There we go. So pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really glad I lit up those slats. I mean, it was a lot of work, but the payoff is going to be super cool. Okay, well, this is all finished except for obviously the material between the slats, but let's see how it looks. Hard to tell with the light on in here, but it looks pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Alright guys, so I have spent the whole day mounting all of these slats. So this is my passenger side, this is my driver's side. Let me turn off the lights and show you what it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna sit back down basically pitch black. You ready for this? There we go. It's pretty cool. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. All right, back to the solid lights. Okay. So I was a bit curious about this because, I mean, I'm going to have scenario lights, I guess you'd say, where I'll have lights going in the background. Let me get my face in focus. We might have a pretty interesting van here, especially I think I'll probably be sitting right about here when I give like interviews and I talk with people. So this will be behind my back. Now, this is going to be down a little bit lower, so I guess this line will be up higher. But it looks really, really good. So now all of these slats are lit up, and all of those are lit up, all of those are lit up, and all of these are lit up. It's basically all done. I had to inject power in a couple of places, and right now it's only at a third power. Let me see if I can increase a little bit. I'm a little nervous. At a certain point, my power injector here starts buzzing. I think the power fan goes on. I'll probably most of the time the lights will be almost at minimum here, like just a little glow. Oh, you can see some. There we go. A little variation in power. That was interesting. This one right here has a more of a red look to it, which I'm not sure why that one in particular has a different color. Even when you go different colors. Red is pretty uniform. Yellow, it's kind of, but that's still got some red in it. That's weird. Wonder why that one's different. But it's at the lowest. As soon as you move it up a little bit, you can still see it's a little bit redder. See that one? It's a little red. Interesting. I'll try and push this video out tomorrow. But yeah. This now can go into the van. Kind of excited about that. Pretty cool.